I wanted to come home and bring that type of medicine to my community. I've been a community herbalist for nearly 20 years, and I have many friends and clients who have become friends. And this is another very magical medicine that I really enjoy using with them. This is multiflora rose that grows wild probably all over the southeast, but definitely in South Carolina. It's one of the plants that the farmers aren't crazy about, because as my husband says, that thing will take creation. But it has the most delicious, sweet aroma. I wish we had smell-o-vision. But it smells absolutely heavenly. And I like to use very aromatic plants in my infused honeys. For right now, let's just go ahead and start. And I'm going to show you how to make some herbal infused honeys. So I picked honeysuckle. And man, I wish we had smell-o-vision. It is delightful. I'm just going to put these into the jar. There's a few leaves in there. It's really okay, but I usually pick them out. There's some in the bottom of this basket that have wilted a little bit. I prefer to use, I think I already said, fresh plants. I don't use dried plants for this because it doesn't make sense in my head to do that. Dried mimosa has absolutely no scent to me whatsoever, so I'd never waste mimosa flowers by drying them. But I made some rose petal elixir on April 15th, and so, oh man, that smells good. So I wanted to show you one little tip that I always tell my students when they're getting ready to strain whatever tincture, oil, whatever, to whatever liquid they used to macerate the plant material. Use that to dampen your cheesecloth or muslin with. So after we finish our elderberry syrup, I'm going to show you how to make wild cherry cough syrup, because it's a completely different process initially. And I'll talk about that when we get to that. But let's talk about some other plant parts. So we've used dried berries. You could use fresh berries. That would be absolutely fine. To make a quart of elderberry syrup from fresh berries, I would use 3 cups of fresh berries. Alright, so remember we made elixir mixer just a little while ago. And remember that it takes an ounce of bark to make a quart of syrup. So it doesn't really matter how much the liquid is in the jar. You're still going to make a quart. So instead of having to measure and stir, and measure and stir, I can just fill the jar up with elixir mixer.